up Beets today, and we recently made a visit down to the valley, visited a really cool farmer who is originally from Dallas, originally an attorney turned farmer. His name is Jack with Bayview Veggies. Take a look.
Where does your produce go? I mean, who's buying it? Where are people getting it other than the farmer's market?
Probably the bulk of our sales are farmers markets. As far as what we select, what chefs demand, they're pretty much our driving force. We've found if they like gold beets, ping pong ball size, man, I can sell gold beets all day long. And so he gets his part. Let's say it's a third, two-thirds. Chefs buy about a third of the product, and farmers market customers the other two-thirds. One of the chefs I was telling you about, he had a tomato that he was just impressed with, a big fat heirloom. FedEx brought it, you know. I mean, it was like, and I forget the price, but it was off the charts in my little mind. And I said, hey, I'm gonna learn how to grow these. And he gave me a rotten one time, and we've got, we're just about to the point where we ought to be able to like bring in bushel baskets of these big Italian-looking heirloom tomatoes.
So did you just stay up late one night reading a book and acquire all this information? Or
Stayed up late about 9 years worth of nights, man. Still to this day, I read.
How did y'all end up here?
Yeah, how did you go from being an attorney in Dallas to a farmer in South Texas?
Well, you know, that's something I think about even to this day, exactly what happened there. But I remember the day I made the decision. I was parked right around here, and I had 2 hearings by telephone in Dallas. There were ridiculous ambulance chaser type lawsuits that were just like, I cannot believe this is even a lawsuit. And in the first hearing that morning, the judge went with the guy opposing me. And I was like, you know what, that's it, man. This is just, this is so ridiculous. I won't bore you with the details, but this is so beyond reasonable. I don't want nothing to do with it. I did the second hearing with a different judge, but the same opposing lawyer. I won that one. Same issue, we were in 2 courts with the same suit. I said, nah, I'm done. And luckily, my partner, Rhonda, was an executive with Chase Bank and, you know, was making the bacon. So it enabled me to just make a clean walk away.
Interesting.
It is. What a transition for him. So what's going on right here? We've got that mixture that we did earlier. We're going to put a little farm egg on there.
Got a little
Did you
grass
get farm eggs? Yeah, right.
Little grass from the hen house will never hurt you.
So if you'll stir that one in for me.
These are truly fresh. Okay.
Okay, so now we're all set up for that. I'm going to get you rolling on
that thing again.
Our beet slices. Okay, so yeah, the running.
Do you notice a theme here? I get the peel, the cut, everything to do with hurting myself. That's the job I get.
No, and discoloring my fingers. I really want to keep my fingers clean and set. As a chef, I mean, it's important, right? So that's why you get.
Am I paying my dues or something in the kitchen?
Start at the bottom, work your way to the top.
All right.
All right, so you're going to take those and you're going to slice them carefully. Okay,
yes,
you know, you've heard the saying, that's probably enough. That's enough. If you fry up a shoelace, it's going to taste good. Well, that's kind of the same thing when it comes to really acrid vegetables like beets. So a lot of times if you don't like beets, you don't like the earthiness, that really kind of dirtiness. If you go and lose your finger or your hand.
It's all good, don't worry.
That's enough. That's
okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and you wonder why you get cut.
Look at the beautiful chips we have here.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them into chips, because that's gonna take out all that earthy, bitter, kind of over-the-top beet flavor that I didn't like as a kid.
Now, if my grandmother had done this, I would have eaten them. Ooh. I didn't know we could make chips out of beets. Who would have thunk it?
It actually smells good. Thunk it.
Who would
it's usually me coming up with a new vocab.
I think that's what my grandmother said. Who would have thunk it?
Grandma said it. It's got to be a word.
Yes.
These are some beet pancakes, probably a child's worst nightmare.
I'm telling you, I have a kid at home that's so picky, he would absolutely tell you, no way on this. But I'm gonna take the leftovers home, we'll try it out on him.
See what happens. Just tell him pancakes, we'll just see.
He will not believe you.
All right, so I'm just gonna portion this into 3, shape it into a little patty, put it down in the oil at about 350 degrees, and then crisp up the outside of it.
Okie dokie. So are you starting to love beets yet? Well, stay tuned. You're going to like them even more when we come back.